Welcome to Dubuque, Iowa. Quad City Blues Junior Varsity game in the Midwest High School Hockey League. Here we are taking on the Dubuque Junior Saints. For those of us that made the drive up to Dubuque today, roads weren't too bad, a little cloudy, low visibility from time to time, but the roads were fine for the most part. JV roster just stepped out onto the ice. They're doing their warm-ups right now. We'll have starting lineups for you as we get closer to game time. We'll see if fatigue plays any sort of an issue. Last night was a late game. By the time the varsity wrapped up, it was about 11 o'clock at night. Kids back up at it and on the road today. As always, if you are watching the broadcast and you have any sort of comments, feel free to type them in. And our cameraman, Mr. Ken Amorine, manning not only the camera, but the comments for you there. He'll be happy to tell you a witty joke. Got about 2 minutes left in warm-ups here, so you've got a few moments before we're ready to get underway with this game. I'm going to take this opportunity to pull up the Midwest High School Hockey League website. I'm going to pull up the JV standings and let you know how the Dubuque Junior Saints and Quad City Blues are looking right now. Quad City's currently in third place, having played 11 games with a record of 7-3-1. Dubuque Junior Varsity team has played 7 games with a record of 1-5-1. Now they're right there at the bottom of the standings along with Sioux City, also with just 1 win this season. Thank you. Of course, win-loss record, as we know, doesn't really mean anything. When the team shows up to play, they can do anything. Junior varsity team found that out last night. They were playing a Cedar Rapids team that was 3-8. And Quad City Blues came out to a quick 4-1 lead and then ended up losing that game 6-4. Well, that's going to wrap up the warm-up. Buzzer's going off here in about 10 seconds, so we'll collect these pucks and get ready to get things underway. Well, it's funny, Jessica Hurd typed in the comments, stay out of the box and don't punch anyone. I'm pretty sure she told her son to pass on the recommendation for somebody to hit someone. Always been a fan of this arena. Very nice building they have here in Dubuque. Home for the Fighting Saints junior team. If I was going to be completely honest, I don't know that I've always been a fan of the team that takes the ice, but the building itself, I do like. Well, I was going to pull up the linesmen, and I see Ron Wicks out there. I'm not quite sure the referee, and I don't have the sheet pulled up yet. That doesn't matter. Let's talk about our starting lineup. We've got Lucas Thurlow, Noah Decker, and D'Angelo Ferrari for forwards. Pat Gannon, John Nienhaus on defense. Gannon's going to take that behind our net. He's got the puck on his backhand. Looks to move it to the center of the ice. And now Lucas Thurlow has it. Poked off, but picked back up by Gannon. He's going to skate across the blue line. Try to get it in deep. Junior Saints picked that puck up and are able to come to center ice. Noah Decker did a good job of taking away that passing lane. Then the Saints chip it in. Ferrari picking up that puck going behind our net, picking up a little bit of speed. Comes to these inside boards, loses the puck. And Dubuque sends it in deep. Short of center, that's going to be the first whistle. We've got an icing call here. Next line, taking the ice. Carter Amorine, Gage Doppler, Isaiah Conrad, Lucas Peters, and Chase DeYoung back on defense. Conrad in the face-off circle. Saints come out with that. Skate pass to their left wing. DeYoung's able to get his skate on that puck to stop the progress. Saints chip it in now. DeYoung goes back to chase. He's going to wrap it around the board. Saints are there to meet that. And they send it back around. Doppler to play it on that far side. He gets tied up, but Conrad comes in to help out. Puck does come to center. And Dubuque looks to re-enter the zone. Checked by Doppler, and Conrad chips it up to Doppler. Just out of his reach. That's going to be an icing call. And we'll get 5 fresh legs out there. Liam Quinn, Blue Beckwith, Connor Giesick. Those will be your forwards. Gannon and Nienhaus back on defense. Liam Quinn in the face-off circle. Dubuque gets a backhand shot. Blue Beckwith now has it on these near boards. Kept in for the moment. By the way, I did not mention, but in net for the Quad City Blues, that's Riley Sturrett. Giesick now going to take the puck across the blue line. He gets poked. Quinn toe drags. Gets it in deeper to Giesick. He's battling. He's got 2 guys in front of him there. Chopping for the puck, and now Dubuque comes out of the zone. Quinn's going to pick it up, pass it back to Gannon. Gannon mishandles that pass, and now Quinn comes out to help out Gannon. Chip it up to Beckwith. Now that comes up to the Saints defense. He sends a shot plenty wide. Nienhaus hustling to that. Giesick's on that right wing. Beckwith in the middle. Nienhaus up the middle. He's going to take it into the zone himself. He's got the speed. He's got the poke pucked away, and Giesick now going into that corner. Rubs his guy off. Liam hits a guy, and the puck goes back behind the Saints net. Forwards changing for the Blues. Now Ferrari, Thurlow, and Decker on the ice. Saints send it down. The Blues are going to have to play that. That's Peters taking this puck. Sends it high off the glass. That's going to be able to get out of the zone. The Saints will look to re-enter. A mishandled pass. DeYoung picks that up. He's trying to chase it, but Saints regroup. Big hit by Ferrari. Now he sends it in deep. Thurlow giving chase. Ferrari intercepts that pass. DeYoung sends it in. Blues have to tag up. looks like the referee just made an interference call. Bisdorf heading into the penalty box for Dubuque. Joey Bismarck, a 2-minute interference penalty. Power play line, Isaiah Conrad, Ferrari, Quinn on the forwards. Gannon and Nienhaus back on defense. Pulled back to Nienhaus. He's going to skate wide. Curl. Comes back to Conrad. Oh, what a great centering attempt. Ferrari had his stick tied up and couldn't get a shot off. Now back to Nienhaus. He tries to lean into one from the point, but the puck slides away from his stick. Dubuque clears it. Gannon's got to go back, and he's got a little pressure on him. Chips it up the boards. Quinn gloves it. Gets it to Ferrari. He loses his footing. Now Blues tag up. Ferrari's going to regroup and try to set up this power play. Pulls it back to the defense of Gannon. Gannon lets a wrister go wide of the net. Nienhaus pinches in. He and Conrad working that near corner. Now up to Gannon. Gannon's shot just wide. A rebound right there in the slot. Quinn turns and shoots. Save made, and now Blues bring it back to the point. D-to-D pass. Nienhaus now with it. Tried to go over to Ferrari, but it got poked away. Gannon able to come out of that scrum. Thought he had the puck, but then Saints came back and grabbed it. Nienhaus behind our net to play this puck. Takes a look, has Beckwith on the left wing. Tried to feed a deep pass to Conrad. There's going to be a shorthanded goal for the Saints. He didn't get a lot on that pass that he was trying to send all the way down. And, they capitalized on a bad pass. Dubuque taking the early lead today. That's only their second shot on net today. Quad City Blues still looking to tally up their first shot. Beckwith in the face-off circle. He pulls it back to Peters, who's going to send it off the glass for Doppler. Saints get it and clear it the length because there's still about 30 seconds left on this power play. DeYoung takes it out of the defensive zone. Met by a Saint player there at the blue line. They pull it back, and they're just looking to burn the clock for a little bit. Beckwith now picks it up for the Blues. Chips it up to Doppler. Beckwith tried to backhand it to Decker. The puck's kind of in some feet now. The Saints come away with it. Peters chips it up. Decker working there on the boards. It was banked above his head. Now Peters regroups. Sends it off the boards. Doppler kind of hit from behind. Offsides, Saints tagging up. Blues aren't really connecting on any breakouts right now. There's Peters to Doppler. He gets it poked away, and Saints coming back at it. Here's Howell for the Saints. Skating wide, protecting the puck. Curls, looks for the defensive option. Isaiah Conrad there to get in the way. Hit from DeYoung on the board. Centering attempt, it's loose out in front. Sturt able to get a leg pad on it. Puck on these near boards up to the point. Doppler giving pressure. Conrad battling. Saints have it now down low. Centering attempt slides through the crease. Nobody able to connect on that. A lot of pressure here from the Saints. Blues try to just flip it out of the zone, and Saints don't allow it and send it right back in. Now they send it at least to center ice. Bisdorf just got out of the penalty box. He picked up that pass, and then Saints dump it back in. DeYoung with the puck on his stick. His clearing attempt deflected up into the netting. We've got a whistle. Just under 8 minutes still to play in this first period. Conrad, Giesek, Amorine, Gannon, Nienhaus. Emmerine here on these near boards. Curls back, sends it to Nienhaus. Nienhaus banks it off the boards. The defense able to hold it in. Nienhaus picks it up again. He's now going to look the other way. Skates behind his net, stops. Now gives it to Emmerine. Pass was in his feet, and Dubuque sends it right back in. Giesick couldn't get it out, and Saints still working down low. Shot on end, glove down by Decker. Now Nienhaus has it. Blues just tried to backhand it out of the zone. Emmerine chips it up. Giesick's got it on his stick. He's going to take a long shot. It hits the feet of the defender. He sends it to Ferrari, who's going to spin around. Poked away, and here comes Dubuque back the other way. Centering attempt, a good job by the defense to lift the stick. Giesick sends it off the glass. It clears the zone. Blues looking to get a couple fresh bodies out there. Dubuque sends it in. DeYoung over to Thurlow. Thurlow's going to carry it over the blue line. Skates wide, look to backhand it to Beckwith. Beckwith sends it in deep. Saints clear it. That's going to go the length of the ice, and we'll have a whistle here. 6:19 remaining in the first. Lines stay the same with Ferrari, Thurlow, and Beckwith, Nienhaus, and Gannon. Pulled to Thurlow. Thurlow tried to feed Gannon, but Dubuque intercepts the pass. Nienhaus did a good job of stopping that rush. Now he's going to try to gain some speed. He goes behind his net. Has a blowout behind the net, and now Gannon's helping out. Checks the Saints player on the board. Nienhaus is going to send it to Beckwith. That just missed him. We'll have an icing here. According to the official clock that I see in front of me, Dubuque has 4 shots. Quad City's yet to get their first. Quinn in the face-off circle. Giesick and Doppler on his line. Nienhaus backhands it up the boards. Doppler's there. They can't get it out. Sent across the crease by the Saints, then try to be put up to the D. Nienhaus feeds Quinn. He just couldn't handle that puck off the board, so we'll come back down for an icing. Doppler, Quinn, and Decker are the forwards. Nienhaus and DeYoung, the defense. DeYoung has to go back into our end. He's tried to play it up high. Dubuque maintaining possession. Shot high from the slot. It's wide of the net. Would think that net came off, but now the referee blows the whistle so he can reset the net. Conrad, Beckwith, and Giesick will be our 3 new forwards. Face off just outside of the Blues' defensive zone. Conrad will be taking this draw. Sent off, Giesick has it on his stick. He's across center, avoids the check, but bumped off of the puck. Now puck comes to DeYoung. He's going to put it towards the net. That's deflected. Peters looks to keep it in. He does. It's kind of bouncing there in the slot. Now it comes out. DeYoung's going to gather. Bounces it off the board, and Giesick sends it in deep. Beckwith chasing on this near side. Conrad hustles to get that puck chopped to the slot, but Saints pick up. Peters pinching. Battle right here on these boards. Squirts down low. Saints are going to pick this up and go behind their net. They bounce it off the boards and able to get it to center ice. Now the race is on. Saints get there, center it. Peters working down low now. Saints still have that puck. Now chip to the boards. Conrad sending it around. Giesig's going to get to that puck. He's got a breaking Beckwith. He flips it to him. Beckwith will have to chase it on the far side. Saints get the puck away. Beckwith still battling, but he's at the end of a shift. Probably doesn't have a lot in the tank. He steps off. Amorine takes his place. Ferrari, Amorine, Decker, the forwards. Decker putting the pressure on right now. Ferrari helping out. Defense of Ninehouse there to use his skate. Gannon, the other defender. Ferrari putting the pressure on. Sends it to Ninehouse. He tried to get it in deeper, but he was tied up a little bit. Decker to Ferrari. He's going to curl. He's got Amorine on the far side. Well, we got a slashing call. I didn't see who did what, but there's a Dubuque Saint player picking up his stick, so gonna say that Noah Decker took a whack at somebody's stick and gets called for a slashing. Blues penalty kill unit steps onto the ice. It's Quinn, Conrad, Peters, and DeYoung. Baker for the Saints, Quinn for the Blues. Bisdorf flips the puck over the blue line, gets into the zone, tried to center. Nobody quite there. Now Saints set up their power play. Bisdorf on the far side. Shoots near, misses. Saints still have possession. Joey Bisdorf again now down low, curling. Trying to go behind the net. DeYoung battling there with him. Saints come away with the puck, send it to the D of the high slot. To the back door, a centering attempt. Could not reach. Quinn's able to chip it. Conrad now shorthanded, all alone with a guy to beat. Blues able to change a couple players. Nienhuis fresh on the off the bench. Saints now up to the point. Shot sent low, looking for a tip, but Conrad able to get that and backhanded the length of the ice. Beckwith, Ferrari, Gannon join Nienhuis as the 4 penalty killers. About 50 seconds left in this penalty kill for the Blues. King's got it for the Saints. He's looking, sends it up to the defense of Noonan, back down to King. Saints cycling, going D to D. Going to the mid boards on the far side, stepping in down low. A give and go opportunity, not much on it. Blues able to chip it at least up to the point, and Saints look to set up their power play once again. They just shove it down deep where Noonan backhands it to King. King's gonna protect the puck for a little bit. He's got Ferrari pressuring him. Now the centering attempt. No clean shot attempt. King slap pass. Beckwith able to backhand it back up to the point. Now Blues are back at full strength. Leg pad saved by Sturt. He's going to collect this, and we're going to get a whistle. Just under 40 seconds remain in this first period. And Thurlow, Amorine, Conrad will be our forwards. DeYoung and Peters back on defense. Saints keep it in. There's going to be Decker. He's going to have a breakaway. He's got a hustle. He's got a player on him. Protects the puck, shoots. Shoulder save. That breakaway was really the first good opportunity the Blues had here today. To be honest, most of this play has been right in front of goaltender Riley Sturrett. Just about 5 seconds left in this first period. Shot sent wide by the Saints, and that's going to be the end of period number 1. Shots after the first period for the Saints 6, the Blues 1. The score, Dubuque Saints 1, Quad City Blues 0. How's everything on the technical side? You hear us? You see us?
Good so far. Jessica Hurd is made the fan of the day.
Jessica Hurd's the fan of the day. Why is that?
She's been the most outgoing.
The most vocal?
The most vocal.
That's not like her to be vocal and speak her mind. We appreciate you guys all being tuned in here today. For those that couldn't make it, we're happy to provide this broadcast. Just a minute here for the coaches to talk things over with their team. I'll be honest, I didn't notice if he was in net or if it was Hathaway. Hathaway's in net? Okay. Okay, so Braden Hathaway for the Saints takes the net now to our broadcast right. Riley Sturrett skating to the net on our left. Forwards to start the second period include Noah Decker. He'll be the left wing. Liam Quinn in the center. Connor Giesick on right. Back on defense, you've got Peters on the left D. Chase DeYoung on right. Dubuque takes the face-off into the zone. Giesick tries to work it up those boards. Saints keep it in. Now it's backhanded to the high slot. Giesick had it pop over his stick. Still in the feet of about 3 players. They're whacking at it. Now the puck comes loose. Giesick giving chase, but Dubuque gets to it first and sends it back in deep. They're able to get to that puck. Now it's going to come to the D on the on this near side. Giesick gets his stick on it, deflects wide, coming back up the boards. Battle right there in this near corner in front of Sturrett, and they continue the pressure. Centering attempt in the skates of Quinn. Shot by Dubuque over the crossbar. Now they set it up to their D. Leg kick, that's going to come over to Decker. He can't get to it. Saints keep it in. They're able to not only keep the offensive pressure, but change a few bodies. New defensemen out there for the Saints. They're cycling their players just as you'd like in the second period, with their bench being right here in front of their offensive zone. Giesick bumped off the puck. Saints able to come through the slot. Now Decker chips at the length of the ice. It's an icing on the Blues. At least that's going to get 5 fresh players out onto the ice. Conrad, Beckwith, Doppler are forwards. Gannon, Nienhaus back on defense. Saints still with plenty of pressure in our defensive zone. Conrad now is going to skate it out. Takes it across center, passes over to Beckwith. He skates wide looking for options. Curls back, tries to backhand it to the D, but doesn't get a lot on it. Saints get to that puck, and They enter the zone. Gannon takes that pass, bounces it off the boards to clear. And he now gives it to Nienhaus, up to Beckwith. Saints able to battle their way back out. Nienhaus sends it in. Saints bring it out. Saints enter the attacking zone. Nienhaus plays the body. Beckwith has to hurry to get to that. He can't, and the Saints keep it in. Conrad chips it up, not quite out. Now Conrad's able to come away with it. He avoids the check. Nienhaus to Gannon, back up to Beckwith. Saints tag up their players and then send it in. Saints are doing a good job of passing around, and we are chasing, that's for sure. Beckwith can't get it out of the zone after 2-3 attempts. Now Conrad has to kick the puck to Gannon because he doesn't even have a stick anymore. Blues changing up bodies. Saints bring it right back in. Good play by Ferrari to bump his man off of the puck. But Saints maintain the offensive pressure. Shot sent wide. Peters battling down low. Amorine now on those far boards. He has Thurlow cutting up. Thurlow now has it. He skates it across. He's got Ferrari there with him, but his pass intercepted. Blues send it back in. They have to tag up. Ferrari's regrouping now for the Blues, going behind the net with a backhand pass. Thurlow sends it to Amorine. He gets bumped. Thurlow now is going to get in. His shot wide. Saints clear it. That hit the stick of Peter, so there will not be an icing on this. DeYoung takes it behind the Blues net. Both teams changing. A lot of fresh legs. Now on the stick to Giesek. Chopped out, but Decker gets it back in. Blues, DeYoung sends it. Quinn chasing. The defense has to hustle to get to that puck. Nienhaus has the stick in his feet. Shot saved by Sturrett. Now the Saints work their defense. D to D pass, then they send it down low. They come away with it and looking for passing options. Quinn bumps his guy off the puck, comes up to the D. Giesek got a shin pad on it. Couldn't get it out of the zone. Now Giesek works it off the boards, and now it's a 2-on-1 opportunity. Giesek with Decker. Giesek's going to take the shot. Blocker save. Now puck comes down low. Giesek to pick this puck up. Looks for somebody. Puts it in the slot. Quinn has it on his stick. His shot saved. Decker tries to backhand it back into the slot. The Saints come away, and a couple shot opportunities there for the Blues. Toe drag opportunity. Toe drag didn't work. Nienhaus gets his stick tied between the legs. Oh, good play by Giesek to tie up the stick of that player before he could even get a shot off, and the puck rolls in on Sturt, and he covers it up. Just under 9 minutes to go here in the second period. Nienhaus heading to the penalty box. Did you see the referee's call?
I thought that, yeah, what's this?
Cross-checking? Ken asks, "What's this?" and puts his fists out. It's this call. Ooh, ooh, ooh. He's gooning him. So Nienhaus called for Goonan for giving him the business with his stick. So he's got 2 minutes in the penalty box. Conrad in the face-off circle. A penalty kill also includes Beckwith, DeYoung, and Peters. DeYoung's going to send it all the way down. Beckwith putting on a lot of pressure here. Hathaway comes out to play it and sends it around the boards. Too far for his teammates. Conrad sends it in on the stick to Beckwith. He's going to take a shot hitting the shin pad. Now the Saints look to break out and start their power play unit. DeYoung steps in to take that passing lane away, and it deflects out of play. So we'll have a face-off at center ice. 8:33 remaining in the second, minute 35 in the penalty kill. Ferrari, Conrad, DeYoung, and Peters. Ferrari pulls it back. That's to Peters. He's going to send it off the boards. Kicked into the zone by the defenseman King. They hold it there at the blue line. Now Saints go to the far side to send it in deep for a dump and chase. Saints pull it back to their D and back up to these near boards. Skate to the middle of the slot. Now looking behind the net to set things up. They go cross side. It hit the back of the net, but Saints pick that puck back up. Drop pass for the D. They're working the cycle quite well. Ferrari bumps his guy down, and Peters tries to chip it off the glass. It hit a stick, and Saints keep it in. There's a good poke check by Ferrari. He's got to get on his horse. He's got Conrad with him. Conrad's onside. Shot by Ferrari over the net. Good shorthanded chance. Now Blues have to get back as Saints have time for another rush here. Good job of Ferrari to bump his guy off of the puck. Then he backhands it all the way down. Quinn's going to get there first. Saints take the puck away from him. Gannon's going to get there. He got tied up of the stick. Now the puck's loose. There's a Saint in the slot. Now they go behind the net. Now they've got... Nope, that's the end of the power play unit. Teams at even strength. Gannon now will get this puck for the Blues. Little battle there on the board. Now comes behind the net. Nienhuis there with it. Curls. It's tied up. He's running out of space. Kicks it to his stick. Now he flips it up the board to the point. Deflected shot. And a great save by Sturrett. Shot was going to be about belly height. And I think it hit the stick of Quinn and went straight down. And Sturrett had to drop to get his leg pads over it. Good save to keep this game just one goal for them. So we continue on 1-0 Saints. Conrad in the face-off circle. Peters and DeYoung, the defense. Peters sends it around. Amarain can't handle that puck. Saints send it right back in. DeYoung tries those boards again. Takes a funny hop and kicks to the middle. Conrad is going to chip it off the boards. Saints pick it up. Send it over to their other D to work at this near side. Now the Saints come in. Centering attempt. Stopped by Sturrett. Saints still have possession. Now it comes to Decker. It's Decker and Amarain. Decker over to Amarain. But his momentum took him off sides. Well, a goal from the Blues certainly would change momentum. It would be huge. Nienhuis pulled down. No call. Gannon tried to backhand it out of the zone, but it went right to a Saints. And they put that in the back of the net. 2-0 is our score. Ferrari, Doppler, Amarain, our forwards. Nienhuis, Gannon, the defense. referee and linesman having a conversation with Coach Joe Daubelair. Looks like we're set to continue play. 5:31 remaining in the second period. Saints with a 2-0 lead. Gannon to Nienhaus. Nienhaus off the boards. Ferrari's got it on his stick. He's going to skate over the blue line. Poked away. He tries to go deep. Saints do a good job of taking that puck away. There's a good poke from Doppler. Centering attempt comes all the way up to Gannon on the point. He steps in, takes a shot, deflected behind. Now plays down low. Ferrari skates to the middle. His shot blockered away. Rebound attempt, kick to the corner. And Dubuque looking for a breakaway. The lead man pass, not quite caught cleanly. Ferrari battling on these near boards. Nienhaus comes away, but the puck squirts away. Man has it in the slot. Gannon ties up the stick. Good job by him. Now Doppler flips it out of the zone. Amorine kicks it to his stick. He's going to take a big slapper between the legs of the defender, but over the crossbar, and Saints coming the other way. It's a 2-on-2. A dump in, as they must have been towards the end of the shift. That clearing attempt kept in and sent to the far corner. DeYoung sends it off the boards. The defense holds. DeYoung tries those boards again. Now this one's up high. It does get out. Giesick putting on the pressure. Saints turn, but then continue to bring it into the zone. Now pass sent up to the D. His shot easily seen by Sturt and covered. So number 26, Nathan Hornick for the Saints heading back into the locker room. Conrad in the faceoff circle for the Blues. Pulls it back for Peters. Giesick chipped it up the boards, not out. Saints working down low behind the net with the puck, curling. Now send it up to the D and wrap it back around. There's an open net as that rebound came right to the back door. Quinn, Beckwith, Decker will be our forwards. Nienhaus and Gannon the defense. Face-off one, pulled back to Nienhaus. He sends it off the boards. Beckwith tried to send it in deep. Saints get in the way of that pass. Beckwith's going to get to this puck. Hit from behind. Puck still loose up to the point. Nienhaus backing up, playing more conservatively. The Saints send it in. Sturrit uses his stick to knock it to the corner. Now Saints come away with it. They pass it up to the right defenseman, who wraps it around the boards behind Sturrit. Gannon's able to steal that puck. Tried to hit Decker, but it hit the partition and took a funny bounce backwards. Saints continue the play. Gannon puts his player to the ice, and Blues looking to maintain possession of the puck and break it out. Saints keep it in. Decker now is able to get by his man. Falling hip check did enough to get Decker off of the puck. Now, puck was swept towards the center line. It was on the back of the net for a moment. Saints are going to clear it. DeYoung will get to this. He's got a little bit of time. He's going to walk the blue line. He'll take a low shot, hoping for maybe a deflection, or somebody could ramp that up into the air. Instead, the Saints get the rebound and send it the length of the ice. It's an icing, a minute 42 remain in the second period. Saints with a 3-0 lead. Ferrari, Conrad, Giesick, Peters, DeYoung. There's our 5 out for the Blues. Ferrari taking this face-off. He's got Giesick behind him and back top of the circle. He couldn't backhand it to him. Saints get it out. Peters holds it in. Conrad with a quick shot on the short side. Hathaway covers that up and Saints come out of the zone with it. DeYoung bumps his guy off of the puck, forcing them to play it. Now wrapped around. Chipped out of the zone. Saints hold it at center. Conrad pressures his men to force them to dump it back in. Nienhuis now to Conrad. Conrad flipped it to Ferrari, but it hit the leg of a Saint player. Saints still maintaining possession in the attacking zone. Shot hit the stick and sent to the far side. Now Saints look to work it with their defense, but here the Blues come away with it. Conrad has it, only for a moment though. Good pressure from Giesick, forcing them to get rid of it. Ferrari sends it in. Quinn now has it, backhands it towards the slot, back to Ferrari. He just chips it back to the corner where Quinn has it. Has Giesick in the middle, can't get to it in time. Lifts the stick of the defender. And forces a bad pass anyways, and the Blues now looking to come in. They give it to Beckwith on the far side. He can't catch it cleanly. It bounces off, but then DeYoung sends it in deep. Quinn's going to give chase. It's Quinn, Amorine, and Beckwith, our 3 forwards. Beckwith and Quinn right now working. Saints come away. Wrist shot hit the legs of Nienhuis. All right, there's the end of this second period. Shots on goal after 2. The Saints with 19, Blues with 9. So we did have a little more offense in that second period where I think we only had 1 shot, maybe 3 shots at the end of the first period. So we doubled that in the second. Hathaway preventing anything from getting into his net. So 3-0 is the score right now. We'll be back in about 15 minutes after they clean this ice. Welcome back to our broadcast in Dubuque. We're getting ready for period number 3. I think you can see the scoreboard there on your screen. The Saints have 3, Blues with 0. 19 shots for Dubuque, 9 for Quad Cities. To start this third period, Ferrari with Conrad and Giesick up front, Nienhuis and Gannon the defense. Sturrit again taking the net. We've got the Blues line out there. Now we're just waiting for the Saints to come out, and now they take their position and we're ready to go for this third period. A goal would be huge. See if the Blues can tally one up here and get a little momentum. Saints chip that puck at center ice, and they're back into our attacking zone. Puck comes through the middle. Giesick backhands it to Conrad. Ice still a little wet. Puck is sticky, you can tell. We were noticing the Zamboni certainly was dumping a lot of water, so this should be a pretty clean ice surface. As soon as all of this water freezes up, you can see still pretty shiny back there, especially behind the net where the Blues are working right now. Ferrari and Conrad right there with it. Puck comes loose. Conrad flips it. It's wide now. It's on the stick of Giesick. He's going to backhand it down low. Pounces up high. They both jump for it. Ferrari holding, curling, sends it to Giesick. It hops over his stick. Conrad's hustling to get there. They chip it out. Ferrari holds it in, and the defense sends it down low. Puck kicked around, now comes out to Nienhuis. Nienhuis tried to go cross ice. His pass intercepted. The Saints now have possession. Ferrari did a good job to tie up that stick, so there was no shot opportunity. Nienhuis now takes it behind the Blues net. Gets stuffed. The puck is on the back of the net. Players were trying to pop it off of there, but the referee went ahead and blew the whistle. Quinn, Beckwith, Decker. Those are the 3 forwards. DeYoung and Peters will be back on defense. Quinn in the face-off circle. Saints pull it back, get it to Peters, who's going to send it over to DeYoung. He gets it to Quinn. Quinn chips it to the Decker on the right wing. Uses his skate to hold the clearing attempt. Saints send it off the glass. DeYoung can't handle that now. The Saints coming out with a 2-on-1 break. The shot, blocker saved by Sturrit. Now DeYoung has it. Only momentarily. That sweeping shot, I think, deflected and went through the 5-hole there of Sturrit. 4-0 for the Saints. Conrad, Doppler, Thurlow are hopping over the boards right now. DeYoung and Peters staying back on defense. Conrad in the face-off circle. Saints pull it back. It's going to go all the way to Braden Hathaway. He's going to play it off the boards. Too far from the winger. Peters, I think, lost the sticks in the legs of lineman Larson. Blues will go to the far side now. Doppler dumps it in on net. Hathaway holds. We've got a whistle. Still 12:45 left to go in this third period. Saints with a 4-0 lead over the Blues. Same 5. Conrad, Thurlow, Doppler up front with Peters and DeYoung in back. Saints set it up high off the glass. Dubuque plays that with a high stick, but as soon as okay, so they're going to call icing on that play as the puck did go the length of the ice. Also played by a high stick as well. So face off to the right of Braden Hathaway. Ferrari in to take this. Amorine and Giesick, the forwards. Giesick in the slot, Amorine top of the circle there. Ferrari might try to pull it right back to him. He swept at it, but he didn't. Now it came to Amorine. He pokes it over to Giesick. He's not quite there in time to get a shot off. Now he's going to look, tried to curl back down low. It's poked away, and Saints come back out. Nienhuis hustling to get there. He ties up his body. Saints come away with it. Pass to their D, but that off the mark, going all the way on net of Braden Hathaway. Nienhuis intercepting that pass at center ice. Oh, it lost the puck for a moment. Giesick battling there on the boards. Chips it off the boards to himself. He's in. Tried to toe drag around, but couldn't get around his player. Saints send it the length of the ice. That's going to be an icing call. Quinn, Beckwith, and Decker are the forwards. Peters, DeYoung back on defense. Saints get it out to the D. DeYoung sends it back. Peters backhands it in for the Blues. Beckwith giving chase. Saints now get it out of the zone. Good breakout for the Saints into the zone. Shot, kick to the corner. Puck loose down low. Defense changing for the Saints. Decker's going to get to this puck. He's going to run out of room, and he sends it to Beckwith. He doesn't catch it cleanly. Bounces off of his stick. It's an icing call. Blues changing it up. Conrad, Amorine, Doppler. Back on defense, Gannon and Nienhuis. Saints get it back to the point. Shot deflected, bouncing there in the middle. Send it back down low. Conrad pokes it a little bit deeper. Now Gannon has it on his stick. He's going to send it to the winger, Doppler. Chips it forward. Amorine's going to get there. He's got Conrad in the middle. He chips it to him. Conrad gets a shot off. Hathaway covers. Didn't have a lot of time, so he just kind of chipped at it. Unfortunately, into the belly of Hathaway. Conrad in the face-off circle. He's got Amorine high circle. He sends it back, but we can't maintain possession. Gannon gets beat. It's a 2-on-1. Shot hit the crossbar, and Blues come out the other way. Nienhuis trying to gain a little bit of speed, getting pressured. It's poked away. It's offside. Blues tag up and now go back in and hope to fill passing lanes. DeYoung will pick up that errant pass. He'll send it off the boards. That's Thurlow. Puck was behind him. Amorine gets his skates in the way of a pass. Saints now enter the zone. Shot into the glove of Sturt. It pops back out, and Saints continue to maintain possession. Saints cycling down low. Curling, sending it up to the defense. Now Amorine for the Blues chips it out of the zone. Saints get it and send it right back in. DeYoung picking up this puck, sends it around the glass. The defense holding the blue line. It's into the belly of Ferrari and then goes to those far boards. Ferrari chips it off the boards. It gets by, and here's Ferrari. It's a one-on-one. He skates wide, protects the puck, curls. He's on his forehand. He hits the post, then wraps it around, and Beckwith is going to pick up this puck. He's got Peters on the defense. Looks like the referee, Ron Wicks, the linesman there, got in the way right as he was about ready to catch that pass. DeYoung's pass, it was a good look. but I don't think the winger was paying attention or it was at his feet. That's going to be an icing call. Quinn, Decker, Giesick for the forwards, Gannon and Nienhaus the defense. Quinn's taking this face-off. Nienhaus is going to circle behind his net. Curls back the other way for Gannon. Quinn now working. Continuing to battle. Set it up to the D. A D shot. Deflected wide. Decker's going to get there. He chips it. Giesick in the middle. He's got it kicked away. Now Quinn picks it up. He's going to carry it across the blue line. He's going to get a shot off. Oh, it was a good look. Hathaway, though, got his glove down on it. If he didn't get that glove, that would have been a goal. He had Hathaway moving to his right, and then he had to reach back low left to make that glove save. It was a good play, but Hathaway made the save. Conrad in the face-off circle now. Puck chipped across the ice. Saints pick it up, send it off the boards. Gannon battling there. He's able to get it to center. Doppler now looked for Conrad in the middle, just out of his reach. Saints enter the zone. Good play by Conrad. Saints send it in. Sturrett's going to stop it and cover it. Just under 8 minutes to go in this third period. Saints with a 4-0 lead. Conrad in the face-off circle. He's got Beckwith and Doppler out there with him. Saints win it. Back. Send it deep. Looking to work low. Their centering attempt does not find anybody. Doppler is going to get a little bit of speed. We've got a 2-on-1. It's DeYoung with him. He backhands it to DeYoung. DeYoung back to Doppler, but Saints get in the way. Doppler bumps his guy off of the puck, but another Saint picks it up and sends it down low. Centering attempt. There's a clear by the Blues. Doppler chasing. Beckwith coming in to help out. Ferrari picks up that puck. It hit something, and instead of going deep, it held right there. Saints going to send it the length. No icing because the Blues tipped it. Peters has to play it, backhands it to Thurlow. He chips it to the center. That's Decker who's going to take it wide. He gets it deep. Ferrari going to try to pick this up. He protects the puck, curls around, drops it down low, but they run out of help. Gannon pinches. Saints come out with the puck. They take their time and look for passing lanes. Saints do a good job of grabbing the puck, skating to open ice, and trying to find teammates. Saints send it in, tag up, and Gannon will pick up this puck behind Sturrett. Sends it off the boards. Thurlow tries to chip it out. Saints send it back. Nienhaus now giving chase. He comes away with the puck. He's going to have some room. Saints changing players. Nienhaus has to hurry. He's all on his own. His Blues are now changing. Nienhaus tries to protect. Now two Saints take the puck away, and they're going to work out for their breakout. Good job by Quinn to get in that passing lane. Amorine gets it poked away. Quinn back to Amorine. Saints now working the far side. Too far out of the reach. Gannon holds for a moment. Giesick helps out now to Gannon. Quinn now picks it up, chips it in, and Blues will chase. That's Quinn, Amorine, and Giesick, the forwards out there. They stop and come back the other way. Giesick put the pressure on. The Saints just dump at the length. That's going to be an icing, 5-11. Conrad, Beckwith, Doppler are forwards. Peters and DeYoung the defense. Conrad takes the puck away only for a moment, then he gets his puck taken away. Beckwith intercepting that pass. Puck outside of the zone. Saints try to curl it back in. It's kind of in the feet now. Saints come away and enter the attacking zone. Battle there behind Sturrett. Conrad got it to Doppler, but Doppler wasn't in position and he couldn't catch that pass. DeYoung now with the puck, backhands it. Conrad and Doppler were up there. Beckwith picks it up. He's going to get a little bit of speed. He's got Doppler on the far side. Beckwith into the slot. His shot high and over the net. Peters pinching. Uses his body. He keeps it in, but Saints come away. Now they've got a break. Nienhuis hustling. He's going to get to that puck. Takes it behind his net. Gives it to Doppler, who tries to go cross ice. There wasn't anybody there. The stick of a Saints player chipped it into the bench. 3:57 remain in this third period. We've got Ferrari, Decker, and Giesek out. Nienhuis and Gannon on defense. Ferrari pulls it back, kicks it. Decker's going to get it to Giesek. It's in his feet. Now Decker picks up this puck, skates wide with it, tries to get around his man. Battling down low. Tried to backhand it into the slot. Giesek's right there. It's a battle on the side of the net. Decker comes away with it. Protecting, curls it down low. Gannon pinching, centers it. It hits a leg pad. It was a look for Giesek, but a leg pad of a Saints player got in the way. Decker flips it over. Ferrari picks up this puck, carries it over. Giesek's behind him if he drops it. Ferrari goes all the way around, loses his foot, kind of drops it. Decker now being pushed around. His centering attempt knocked away. Ferrari's going to wrap it around. That hit a body and goes right to a Saints player. Mishandled on a pass. Gannon holds the line. Decker comes in to pick up the puck. He's bumped off of it. Got some blues at the end of a shift here. And though they were able to change the defense, Decker and Giesek still out there for extended shift. Now the puck does come to Giesek. Tries to work around a man, cannot. It's chipped off of the pinching Gannon off of the boards, and Saints coming in with a lot of pressure, a lot of speed, and Nienhuis bumps his guy off of the puck, but Saints hold it into the zone and send it cross corner. Gannon there to pick it up. He pokes it in deep. Gannon going all the way down. Giesek is in the high slot. Quinn comes to Giesek. He's going to try to pass it to the defense, but a Saint was there, and they work it out. Drop pass. Blocker by Conrad. Backhanded out of the zone by Giesek. He comes to the bench. Thurlow takes his place. Quinn, Thurlow, and Beckwith now the forwards. Beckwith picks up this pass. Clean entry into the zone. He's got Quinn in the slot. Wide open too. Oh, there's a shot from behind. Beckwith goes headfirst into the boards. Looks like he's going to be okay. A little bumping there in the corner there. Thurlow coming to the defense of his teammate, who was hit from behind and face first into the boards. That's always a scary play. But Beckwith hopped right up, so he appears to be okay. That's number 38 for the Dubuque Saints, Zach Picker. Thurlow's heading to the penalty box for the Blues. Minute 31 remain in this third period. Saints with a 4-0 lead over the Blues. Referees are going to take a moment to discuss things. Second player, number 17, Tyler White, heading into the penalty box for the Dubuque Saints. Looks like the Blues will be on a power play. 5-on-4 will be the advantage. Conrad, Beckwith, and Quinn are the front three. The two holding the line. Nienhaus closest to us. Ferrari on right D. All right, we're back at action. Just about a minute and a half left in this game. Blues on a power play. Sure would be nice to tally one on the scoreboard. Quinn back to Ferrari, back to Quinn. Quinn looking. Nienhaus comes in. A shot sent wide, possibly deflected. Conrad picks up the puck, goes cross ice to Ferrari. Back to Nienhaus. Back to Ferrari. He protects, curls. Sends it down for Quinn. It's out of his reach. Beckwith has to hurry to get there. He does. Over to Quinn. Quinn to Ferrari. He's going to take a shot, hoping for a deflection. He protects, pulls to his backhand. Saints clear, but Nienhaus cannot keep it in. 47 seconds remain in this game. Saints pick up this puck. It comes into the slot. Conrad couldn't get in a good shooting angle. Ferrari sends it around the boards. Quinn hustling to get there. He lifts the stick, gets to it, tries to poke it up to the D, but the Saints send it the length of the ice. About 20 seconds remain. Nienhaus curling, sends it up the boards. Quinn has it. Chips it over to Conrad, to Beckwith. Beckwith goes to his backhand, sends it up high. 10 seconds remain in this game. They're just going to tie it up. Beckwith now has it. He goes behind the net, tries a wraparound attempt. It's cleared out, and that's going to be the end of regulation. Our final score of this junior varsity game, Dubuque Saints 4, Quad City Blues 0. You may have seen in the comments, but if you haven't, there will be a slight delay before we get to our varsity game. This is the senior night for the Dubuque Saints, so they're going to have a little ceremony and celebration to the seniors of the Dubuque team. So we'll be back with our varsity broadcast in a little bit.